Hi, Jodie Porteous here from Northpost Accountancy. Just got some myths I want to bust for you today about profit first and why some of the myths that we believe and that we say to ourselves about running our business might not be true. So I'm going to quickly share my screen. And so what we've got is some myths or some sayings that we think we are true when we're business owners that we really want to dispel. And when we're talking about profit, first we talk about having different bank accounts set up so that you know exactly where your money is and what your money is for. So the first myth I love to bust is you have to spend money to make money. Now, definitely, yes, there's an element to spending money to make money, right? But I like to reframe it and say you need to invest money to make money. So just going out and spending money on the latest and greatest computer, the best lifty uppy desk and most expensive chair is probably not going to make you more money. It's going to spend you more money, but it's not necessarily an investment that will make you more money. There's always answers and buts, but for the most part, you could get by with $1,000 laptop instead of a $5,000 laptop. You can get by with a $200 desk instead of a $1,000 desk. You can get by with a couple $100 nice office chair instead of a $700 up and down and all the bells or whistles stuff. So the more you spend, the more then you have to make as income to cover those costs. So be really intentional and invest money to make money. So invest in systems and procedures, invest in good staff who can help you make that money rather than investing or spending money on toys and fancy things that are not necessarily going to make you more money. Now, the next myth, the more profit I make, the more tax I have to pay. Absolutely, yes. That's the way the tax system works. So we don't actually bust this myth, but using the profit first methodology of having different bank accounts, the more income you earn, the more money you have available to put into the different bank accounts that you have set up. And two of the bank accounts that you have set up with profit first are taxes and profit. So if you have a bank account called profits, you are making a physical cash profit in your business every single week. If you have a bank account called taxes, you're going to put aside enough tax to cover the tax on those profits. So you're going to see your profit grow. You're also going to see your tax bank account grow. The more profits you have, the more money you have for tax to pay. Tax is inevitable. And if you have a good accountant, they can help you reduce some of those tax with some tax strategies. However, you'll have the money for tax. And so the way we have it set aside in a different bank account is that when you physically go and spend that money or pay that money to the tax office, it doesn't hurt so much because it's already been set aside for the tax man. It has not been set aside for you to spend on anything else. The third myth, I have to reinvest all the profits to help the business grow. Now, this myth is really tricky because what happens is a lot of people think they have to reinvest all of their profits. However, if you're being intentional to make profits to pull out of the business, then you're going to grow your business anyway. Let me say that again. If you're intentional about making profits in your business will grow anyway. You do not have to reinvest every single dollar your business makes because you are going to make profits when you grow your business if you're already taking profits out of the business. It's a natural cycle. If you're making more profits, when you make more money, you'll make more profits. Okay, myth number 4. I just need to concentrate on building the income and the profit will come, which is fine. absolutely fine. However, what we notice for most businesses is that the more income you have, the more costs you have. And so if you're not paying attention when your income goes up and your costs go up, your profit is going to be the same. And most of the time, if you're not paying attention, your profit will be less because you have more staff, more costs, more overheads, more everything to pay, and you're not as profitable because you can't keep an eye on every single line item. So yes, you need to build the income of your business if you want to grow. However, the profit does not come automatically. You have to continually work on it. You need to grow your income and cut your costs at the same time, or make sure you're reviewing your costs, that everything you spend is necessary. The one that breaks my heart when it comes to myths around why business owners don't take wages because the business can't afford it, that's a load of rubbish. So your business is sitting here ready for you to make money and make a profit, and you need to be able to afford to pay yourself. If your business cannot afford to pay you, you might as well go and get a job. So you need to put systems and procedures into place so that your business can pay you, and that might be making sure that you're charging enough. You don't want to rip people off. That's fine. Don't rip people off, but charge them enough so that you don't get ripped off, because your business needs to pay you for the work that you're doing. And then my last little myth, I'm too busy to have more than one bank account. It just won't work for me. Well, if I told you that if by running your business with one bank account, it's so confusing. You have to run multiple reports to see how many bills you've got outstanding, how much you need to hold aside for that insurance bill that's coming in 6 months' time, work out how much tax you have to pay, what BAS is coming up and how much is that going to be, who do you need to pay, when are they coming in, who's paying you coming in soon, so that you can figure all that out. How stressful is running your business with one bank account? If you empty your income bank account out every single week out to the other accounts, and so you'll have a bank account for bills, you'll have a bank account for owner's pay, you'll have a bank account for taxes, you'll have a bank account to make sure that everything in your business is paid, you'll have enough money and you'll know where every single bank account is at, and you'll know what you do have allowance to spend and what you don't have an allowance to spend. Because you can't spend your tax money, you're holding it for the government. You have to pay that back to the government at some stage, so you might as well hold it aside. So for a lot of our businesses who have gone under and had to close their business down, they've tried to run with one bank account and it just hasn't worked with them. So my challenge to you after watching this little video about busting some myths is to really think about, is running your business working for you? Can you say that you've actually said some of these myths? And is your business profitable? If your business is profitable, is it as profitable as you want it to be? If it's not, then it's time to make some changes and start looking at profit first. So as Northwest Accountancy certified profit first professionals under myself, Jodie Porteous, we have the ability to help your business, guide you through and set you up as fast or as slow as you need to using profit first. So get in touch. We've got some group calls available, so they're very low cost, nice. Come and have a chat, see how profit first can work for you, and then if you need extra support, then we can definitely help you with that as well. So check out the booking link, see if any of the times work for you, and I'd love to see you on one of those calls. Thank you.